Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Cabo Verde Wellness. My name is Karen, and today I have a yummy morning stretch to say goodbye and let go of 2021 and let's welcome 2022. So, we're going to start today with our legs crossed, finding our foundation just by giving those butt cheeks a little tug from side to side, sitting up nice and tall and grounded in the sit bones. We're going to start by bringing the right foot in, maybe and the left foot outside. So the knees might be up a little bit, they might be closer to the floor. It doesn't really matter. We're going to take an inhale here and forward fold. Now, maybe this is as far as we come with our forward fold. Maybe we can come a little further. Wherever we are, we're going to just find that nice breath. We're not going to lift up out of the hips off the floor. We're going to remain with the sit bones on the floor. And we're going to ease ourselves into this forward fold with a lengthening in the back on the inhale and maybe a reaching of the chest towards the earth on the exhale. Lengthening through the spine, opening through the shoulders and relaxing the chest on the exhale. Just breathing into that, feeling this nice opening in the hips. Then we're going to inhale it back up, nice and slowly. And we're going to change legs, this time bringing the left in and the right out in front. Find your foundation again, sit yourself up nice and tall. Make sure those hips and sit bones are connected with the earth. Then when you're ready, take an inhale, fold it forward. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you're up on your fingertips and you're finding length through your spine. As long as your shoulders are relaxed, your chest is open, and your neck is long, this can be where you stay. Otherwise, maybe you take another inhale, you come a little deeper, you exhale and relax through the chest, and maybe at some stage the forearms might come to the floor. We might lengthen through the back of the neck wherever we are right now. And find an exhale to release and relax through the shoulders and the chest. And when we're ready, we're going to come back up, nice and slowly bringing it up. Let's release the feet a little, find a closer cross in the feet. Sitting up tall, bringing both arms up either side on the inhale. And as you exhale, maybe relaxing through the shoulders and then taking a nice hammock, let's say. So the thumbs slide down either side of the neck and the hands can support the back of the head. Take an inhale here, nice and engaged in the core muscles. And slowly rolling down through the back, chest, chin comes into the chest, shoulders come around the heart space, and the elbows come a little closer together. Engaging with the bottom of the spine and the abdominals, we're going to inhale back up, opening through the shoulders, the elbows, and letting that head fall back into the hands. Maybe taking an inhale and then exhaling, bringing the chin to the chest and rolling it slowly back down, closing in through the shoulders, through the elbows. Inhaling and exhaling here to find that release in the back. And then finding the foundation at the bottom of the spine and the hips, inhaling it back up. Opening up through the elbows and letting the head fall back, feeling that nice release and opening through the chest. Inhale, bring your chin back to center. Open up through the arms, reach them up high. Exhale to relax the shoulders and lengthen through the arms before bringing them down. And let's swing the feet to the sides, bringing ourselves onto all fours. Okay, we're going to keep our knees nice and wide out to the edges of the mat. Maybe the big toes touch. Knees are underneath the hips, hands are underneath the shoulders. Nice and strong in the hands. Inhale up through the front of the body, lifting the chin, opening through the hips. Exhaling down, finding that opening in the back. Inhaling up, imagining letting go of any tension or tightness in the hips, through the front body, through the throat. And as you exhale and drop the head, imagine releasing tension from the back, the spine. Inhaling up, feeling the energy and the breath flowing that little bit better, freer. And last time, exhaling down, pushing through the hands, feeling that nice opening through the back. And bringing it back to center with a nice flat back. We're going to bring the knees back in together. Maybe hip distance apart, curling the toes underneath, lifting the knees, maybe an inch, maybe two off the mat, and connecting with the power in our core here. Take an inhale and an exhale. Feel how strong your body is, and then inhale your hips up and into your downward dog. It's okay here if the heels don't come to the floor and we take a gentle bend in the knees. What we want to find is nice grounded hands. Nice opening in the shoulders, lengthening through the arms. And then we can always start walking it out through the feet. Inhaling one heel up, exhaling it down and bringing the other heel up. And it's just a nice walking of the feet to release the muscles in the back of the legs. Then we're going to walk up the front of the mat, crossing the feet, finding this nice stretch through the legs as we walk all the way up to the front of the mat and into our forward fold. Inhale here, exhale to bend the knees and relax the upper body. Let's take the hands to the opposite elbows. Inhale from the feet to the hips. And exhale to relax the upper body so your head, wherever it is, top of the thighs through the knees is looking through the legs. Release the hands down onto the earth. Take an inhale. Reach those hands forward. Sit back into your chair pose. And then lengthen up through the body. Dropping the arms on the exhale and standing up nice and tall in mountain pose. Then we're going to inhale the arms up. Exhale to fold it forward. Bent knees is great here. Inhale for a halfway lift. Maybe your version has the hands on the lower legs. Maybe your version brings the hands to the upper legs, bringing those elbows in. What we're looking for is a lengthening through the spine, a relaxation of the shoulders away from the ears. So maybe the legs are long, maybe they're bent. You find your version. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step it back with the right foot, then the left. Find your downward dog and then exhale yourself to plank. We're going to get nice and strong here. Feeling the hands, the shoulders rolled out, nice and strong in the feet. Let's take a little rock back and forth, stretching through the toes and the feet, finding that strength for the wrists. And then take a breath or two here in your plank, feeling nice and strong in the body, dropping the knees on the inhale, and then exhaling, bending the elbows, bringing it down into a push-up and up on the inhale. Down on the exhale, inhale it up, this time coming down slowly, then all the way down with the belly, the chest, uncurling the toes, maybe bringing the feet a little wider than the hips, and inhale to push up into our cobra. Keep those elbows in nice and tight to the body. Exhaling, nose comes back to the earth. Curling the toes underneath. Use your knees if you need to. Come up to a half plank and then all the way up into your downward dog. Find those nice strong hands. Relax through the head. Maybe the heels come to the floor. Maybe we find a bend in the knees. We're going to try a nice inhale here and a big loud exhale to let go of anything not serving the body in 21. Inhale all that goodness that's coming to us in 2022. Then bring the shoulders over the hips or over the wrists and step your left knee towards the back of your left wrist. Then sliding that right foot back so the front of the foot is on the mat. Now we don't want to collapse on the hips. We want to stay nice and centered. Maybe that left foot can walk forward just a little. Maybe it stays where it is. That's okay. We're going to come onto the palms of the hands here. Finding some support in the hands allows us to release in the hips. We're going to roll the shoulders back and down, open through the chest. Keep that chin nice and parallel with the floor and feel an opening in your heart. Maybe the hands can walk forward just a little bit. Little bit more opening for the hips, letting go. And then the left hand's going to come to the earth with the elbow nice and wide. Right hand comes on top, elbow nice and wide. Head comes down to rest on the hands. Breathing here into this nice full body experience. Letting go in the hips is always an emotional release for us. So think about that as you inhale and exhale. And then to come up, push into both hands. Open them up so they're in front of the knees again. Lifting through the back foot, pushing into the front foot and walking yourself back and into your downward dog. Inhale, exhale to let go. Maybe another inhale here, exhaling to let go. It's okay to have bent knees and the heels not touching the floor. Find what feels good for your body. Much more important. Now we're going to step that right knee forward behind the right wrist, sliding the left foot back and staying nice and centered in the hips so that right hip is not coming down onto the floor. Maybe think about getting nice and energetic in the left inner thigh so we keep that nice intensity and elongation through the left leg. Inhaling here, palms to the floor, finding support in the palms so the hips can release. Maybe walking a little further if that feels good, relaxed in the shoulders, rolling them back and down. Inhaling and exhaling into those hips, finding a release, letting go. Right hand comes down first, opening through the elbow. Left hand comes on top, opening through that elbow, dropping the head down onto the hands and breathing here. Feeling the opening in the hips, the lengthening through the spine, a nice opening through the chest and shoulders, and a relaxation for the center of the brow, resting against the hands. Inhaling, pushing into the hands to bring yourself up. Take the hands out as wide as the hips. Curl the back toes underneath. Step yourself up and back and into your downward dog. Walking it out here might feel great. Noticing that looseness in the hips. Maybe the knees are bent. Maybe the heels come to the floor. We're inhaling, exhaling, letting go on the exhales, energizing on the inhales. Walking those feet all the way up to the front of the mat again, feet hip distance apart. Inhale and exhale into your forward fold. Let's take the hands behind the lower legs. Find an inhale from the feet to the hips. Exhale, relax your upper body. When you feel ready, slowly release the fingers, bend the knees. Inhale, bring the hands forward, open the palms up so we can open through the shoulders, and then lengthen up through the legs, arms all the way up over the head, exhaling to the chest. Let's relax the shoulders here, keep those palms at the chest. Find your nice, tall posture. Maybe think about how you're feeling compared to the start of your session. Maybe a little looser in the body, energy flowing a little freer. Ready to let go of one year and welcome the next. Happy New Year, everybody. Namaste. See you all next time.